Hello, folks. Welcome. It's Friday. That means it's time for the Mike and Audrey show. I'm Mike.
I'm Audrey.
Good job. What are you doing over here? Going through a bunch of...
I'm looking at it because that's the first time I've seen it.
Well, you don't have to put it back in there. That's why I didn't put it in there, so you can show it to people.
Okay.
I had it how I wanted it. Goodness. She's over here taking things apart that I have carefully put together.
Yep.
Carefully. Very carefully. Welcome in, everybody. It is Friday. It is a little warm here in my office. I have been building furniture for the last 2 days. So I have some new furniture in here and more of a mess because I've had to tear everything apart.
It has to get better before it gets worse.
That's it. Also, I have been doing some clearing out of the Closet of Doom. Audrey saw me carting things out of there this morning. She's like, "What's all that?" I'm like, "Closet of Doom."
What do you think it is now?
Oh, it's still Doom.
It's still Doom?
Oh, for sure. It's not. It's less Doom, maybe. It's marginally less Doom.
Okay.
But it's still plenty of Doom. One of these days, though, I hope to have a functional actual closet. But hey, look, that's the way it goes. So let's say hi to the folks who got here real early. Russell and Becky and Greg and Elmo. Look at you.
Joining.
Hey, Elmo joined.
A member.
Yeah, thanks for being a member. Appreciate you. Ruth is here.
Little dog down here. She's here. Have a little crust because you're a member.
Let's see. Who else? Beth Lowell, the queen of Washi. Olive Octopus, welcome in, of course. Wendy Sue Farzine. They're still chatting. Carol Brosman's here. Greg, I already said him. Still, Greg's here.
Greg's still here.
That's good, or at least he was then. Serendipity, fun name. There's a lot of chatting going on here. Christy W., David Watson, Eric Linneman, Chubby Omnivore. Becky says, gotta see some Murderbot. Haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna try to make Audrey watch it with me.
I'm not.
And then, I don't know, Dustin Wilson's here, Larry Kirby, a few other people, I think, somewhere around here. But I think that's everybody.
Well, that was a great time. Do you have had a good time? Let's go.
Yeah, good time.
Pizza time. I'm hungry. I am. I know. It's fun. I know. I'm hungry.
Well, eat a goldfish.
I showed the people and gave Scrags one.
Eat a goldfish. Brosman, not Brosman. Oh, sorry about that. Brosman, gotcha. Or is it Broman? No Z? Let me know. I've said it wrong like the entire time that I've been seeing your name on here, forever, I think. How's my elbow? It's okay. I've got my tennis elbow thing on here. It's doing, no a Z typo. Does that mean the Z's a typo, or okay? Brosman, gotcha.
Okay.
Brosman, gotcha.
I was like, that's the Z silent. Oh wow, that's even more different.
Like wow, I've really been getting it wrong. Yeah. I've got this on here, but it's actually been helping out a lot. Like it still aches a little bit, but I can actually grab stuff. Like it works instead of me going like this and like my arm won't grab.
That's bad.
Which that sucks, especially when you're building things. Although using this little electric screwdriver that I dearly love, this little skill one. Which I got my dad a set of, and he liked it so much he got me one too. I think is how that went.
Is that how it went?
But this is so good, man. But it actually, because my arm is kind of weak, it will torque itself like out of my hand. So I have to hold it with one and then do it with the other because I don't have enough. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know. Some days it's fine, other days, yike. But, way she goes. Have I heard of Hogtown pins? Yeah, a guy named Terry makes those. Yep. Did I know what I did? No, nothing. It's just tennis elbow, just kind of like... Who knows? I was looking it up, like, 'cause there was no particular inciting incident. I think...
You're old?
Well, that... I think when I was on the plane going to Chicago, I was, like, maneuvering my bags in a weird way, and I think I must have, like, I don't know, put it at the wrong angle and, like, strained this tendon that's in here.
You think you were dealing with bags? I had to deal with...
It's not a competition. I'm just telling you how I got hurt. It's not a competition.
That was not fun. Life's a competition.
But, so I think that's what happened, but I don't know. That's when it started... hurting anyway, but the interwebs say there's never, like, you never know what causes it. It's just a thing that happens. It'll get better eventually. It's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
So there's that. Oh, hey, also, hey, Mike Madison, that's my dad.
No, it's not you.
Nope, not me this time.
No.
It's always a competition. All right, fine. Well, look, I'm falling apart more than you. I win at that. Back's bad. Knees are dodgy, just like for no apparent reason. Just sometimes one of my knees hurts, and it's not usually the same knee, just like back and forth. I got the tennis elbow. Mouthful of canker sores from stress and stuff.
I had one.
Hey, congratulations. Audrey had a canker sore. She's like, oh, my mouth. And I'm like, I've got 4 right now.
I was in a bad spot. To be fair, I had one. I also had a long week.
Uh-huh.
I had to go to the dentist, speaking of mouth things.
Yeah.
The dentist had to do the cleaning, which I've literally never had. That was a choice. Didn't love it.
Really?
No. It was not fun. But everyone should go to the dentist. It's one of those, once you get out of the thing of not going, you're just going to continue not going. Just do it. And Mike hates it even more than I do, and I don't.
Oh yeah, I'll stress about it for a week. I've got one coming up next month, and I'm like, ugh, but it's fine. I actually really like our dentist.
She's abrupt. Like, she's very straightforward. She's a straightforward person.
Yeah.
But I think it's in a good way.
Yeah. She's an engineer before she was a dentist, and I think it kind of shows.
Yep.
And she's the only dentist of the practice, so she is like, I have to do all these things. Like, let's just rock and roll. We're gonna knock this out. It's gonna be fun.
And it's in a small town compared to even where we are. It's a very small town.
Yeah. And
she's a black woman, and she knows how to deal with people.
Mm-hmm.
So I really like her.
Sharona says your hair is super shiny. It looks really good.
Thank you. I get my hair done next week. I just noticed.
I need to get my hair done.
You should professionally get it done.
Yeah.
Mike gets his done professionally.
Oh.
Once in a while. And then she evens it all out, and then I have a base to start with.
Yeah, she also does a really good job with my beard.
Yeah, I don't know how to do beard
She said
stuff.
my beard is hard. I was like, I told her, I'm like, I mess up my beard every time. She's like, man, your beard's weird. But she's like, it's not your fault. Lots of people have weird beards, but they come in different directions, and I don't know. But it looks good when she does it. I got to get a hold of her.
Yeah, I actually colored my hair and bleached the hair to make it not as shiny. And it's still that sounds like it's a bad thing, but my hair is just really, it doesn't want to do anything else because it doesn't want to stay up. It doesn't want to curl. It doesn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thanks for the
thank you, Joe.
subscription.
Yeah.
That's probably on Twitch. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. Next appointment is in 2 weeks. 2 small fillings.
What?
That is...
What?
You just need to come down here and get your... That's way too much.
I think there's a typo in here. Obviously.
Yeah,
the 8
that
is supposed to be like a 2, right?
Yeah, probably.
240.
For 2 fillings, sure. That's...
Wow.
Yeah, that's wild. I think fillings are like $100 a piece or something when we get them. Come down here. Just get rid of that one. Come down here.
We know.
Dr. Smith will fix you up. She's great.
Yeah.
Man.
The front desk lady, her name's Christy. She's super nice. Love everyone who works there is great.
Yeah, they're
super
lovely.
Nice. $5,000 worth of dental. Oh no, and
that's. I mean, look, it's the way plus a root canal. Yikes.
A lot of it is genetic. You tell yourself, it's not all your fault. That's the thing I have to keep telling myself.
Should go the ZZ Top route with my beard? No, I don't really want to.
Oh, jeez.
It's too much.
That's
my friend Derek has a really good, long beard, and I'm like, it's a lot. I don't know. I don't really want to. I don't know if I want to deal with it. I toy with that. I was kind of growing out.
Really?
Maybe I just make my beard get big. You just gotta wait.
Yeah, you do. You have to
I don't know.
You have to do some to it,
I don't know. There's a guy on our Discord who I'm not going to call out, but he knows who he is, and man he's got a really good beard, solid beard. Met him in person at Chicago. I'm like, that beard is just as good as it looks in person. I don't know how you do that. I don't have the patience. Would be a savings to make the trip. Yeah, you could fly and make that and save $400. Yikes. Anyway, dry mouth and taking it could be. Dry mouth is rough for that.
Ooh.
Ruth was saying, hey, look, the kids are talking about being old again. She's talking about us because we're not that old. All right, so we have a couple of things on the docket today. Not a huge number of things. We got some new pins in the house to show off. I just filmed a few videos, so we've got those things we can show now that I did.
I've been waiting for weeks for one.
I know. And Audrey's art corner is coming up. We've got some stuff to show off from around the web. You ready for some art corner?
Sure.
We need to get a jingle.
Wow, this is a little too official. Like, what if I finally am like, no, I'm as far as I'm gonna go with this. I'm out.
Dustin said, "I'll call him out." It's Lucas. It's Lucas. Lucas says, just best beard around, I tell you. Well, my buddy Adam's got a really solid beard all the time, too. But I think Lucas is much more, like, structure-y. Anyway, time for, this. There you go. Audrey's Art Corner. Commence! Oh, Carol, I'll show you the furniture here in a little bit.
I made a purchase.
Maybe I won't.
And I ended up buying it from like Germany. Don't ask. You can buy it here in the US, but it's called. I didn't know this existed. It's the weirdest name you could ever have for a thing. It's called
the weirdest name. Hold on. The weirdest name you could ever have for a thing.
For a watercolor thing.
Okay. All right.
I mean, that's not true. The first part is it's called acquapasto.
Sounds delicious.
Right? It's not wanting to. There we go. Acquapasto. So, if you ever have watercolor and you're like, you know what? I want it to be a little bit more like an acrylic. I want it to give some dimension to it and some depth to it. Apparently, you can use this a little bit. I haven't used it at all yet, but it's a thing that's, I guess, was developed in the 19th century, I think it said, which who knew? Again, just looked it up, found this out. And basically it's mostly gum arabic, which is most of the binder in watercolor. But yeah, apparently it just is a gel that you add with very little, if any, water, like a tiny bit of water. And then you mix it around, you put it over, and it adds some depth and whatnot to your, So if anyone else knows, or you can use gouache. Yeah, you can use it with gouache as well. So yeah, it's to give the texture to watercolor. So I'm excited to use it, especially with more abstract things. And I have an idea for one of the paintings that I did that I don't like. So we'll see how it goes. This week I've been trying to practice more on drawing, as well as painting, of course. So I did a couple here. I don't exactly love, but this one, it's supposed to be a cherry blossom. You can see I don't know, I probably did a little too much smattering, and there's a reason why it got too like weird and dark down here is because I had a little bit of a dot of paint that got off to the side, and I tried taking it up with water, and I thought it had dried and it not fully dried, so then it just like smeared all over the place and got even more over here. So yeah, I'm not happy with that. But in terms of the colors, I like the colors and stuff. But I think I just needed to go around in some of these harsh areas and just sort of smooth it out a little bit more. Hair procedure does Dustin dislike the most? I'm curious. I'm breaking the fourth wall. Yeah, I'm telling you the things of the good, the bad, the ugly. You know, it's fine. It's just how things go. Next thing here is going to be a little dock I did. It's a little dark in terms of the dock. I went a little dark on the coloring, but this is a lot more drawing, especially on the little posts down here, but the rest of it really wasn't any drawing. I accidentally did a little too much blue here, so I ended up having the horizon line being a little closer to the dock, but that's just how it is, right? That's how it's supposed to be. I'm sure the land always seems, or the horizon line always seems super close, or if you're gonna, we'll say it's a lake, and it's just the land on the other side, so it always looks a little closer,
or maybe
right?
you just built a ramp so you can launch yourself into the sun.
Or that.
Well, not the sun, but you know.
Yeah. Next thing I tried to do was this dragonfly. The body is a little bit too big. Again, I'm practicing. I don't hate it.
Body's a little bit too big, and the wings kind of mush together a little bit. But
yeah, I needed to like separate it more, or I didn't know how to show the two that were like on top of each other better.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But just like overall, I don't hate it. Like that's not like.
Were you looking at a dragonfly when you were drawing it?
Hi, Katie. Somewhat a little bit, but I was sort of drawing inspiration from multiple ones and not just one specific one. So, okay. And the next one, I'm doing the ones that aren't like houses because I did multiple houses this week for some reason. And this one is the one I did today. As you all know, I've been doing the flower of the month, or birth flower of the month. This month is the Lily of the Valley. And this is what my Lily of the Valley looks like. Thank you, Katie. You're really showing the white there.
There you go.
Really throws off the white.
I know it does.
So I went with a tiny bit of a pink to it, but...
I like how delicate the flowers look. Like they're, like, super pale and delicate looking.
I'm getting used to this paper. It's not the same paper as these. It would probably be better to wet the back, but then I'm not used to it. So basically I just have to do the darker spots and the blending.
Why would you wet the back?
So it can blend more and do more. The
back of the paper?
Yeah. With just water.
Huh.
So then it can bleed and blend like a better paper like this. Huh. So it just dries really quickly. And so you're not getting the natural blend. So you're having to force the blending after it's already been dried. So you want, theoretically, ones that have glycerin or things on top. You can add more and scrub it if you need to. But yeah, it will just sort of naturally sort of string out a bit. But it wasn't doing on this one. But I still like it okay. But if you have, I've heard from other people, if you have a paper that is not, or drying too quickly, or you live in Arizona where Dustin is, doing the back and doing, putting some water on is going to be helpful. So, oh, perm. Is that what Dustin said?
Oh.
I did have a perm in 2nd grade. And my hair type is not great with a perm. You had
a perm in what grade?
2nd.
Oof.
Yeah. It didn't grow well. So up next, I did some more house sort of things. What did you call this, Mike?
What do you mean? Oh, it's like a happy little robot house.
Robot house.
It's like the robots from Futurama, because they all have that little antenna on their head like that.
I mean, the house that I was referring to, I took some liberties, of course, but it did have this little post, like a little, that wasn't just a small antenna or whatever. It was sort of like this.
Huh.
But anyway, that one. And then other ones that I was doing, I like this one better. This one's better. This is the house I did. Sort of a sandy beach sort of thing. And try to do this. Again, this paper is also not as good as this paper. So it's basically trying to get used to different papers. And because this, I feel totally fine making things big and whatnot. Whereas this paper, I don't want to do that. Because I don't want to have one where I'm like, it goes poorly, like the next page, which I'm going to show, it doesn't go well. This one I'm okay with. But I don't want to waste like $5 on just one piece of paper. So.
I mean, I've got a lot of paper if you just want to sketch stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to do both because I know, so this is one I did a little sketching of a desk last night. So that's that. And this one, so there was like little flowers and stuff at the bottom. My problem in landscapes and things is, I don't know, Carol might be able to answer this or somebody else here. I don't know when there's lots of small things in a huge area. How do I get to show that?
What now?
When, like, there's little flowers all throughout a field and stuff. How do I show that without doing every single little thing? But it'd be so tiny. Again, how do I get that texture that I want? I just don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I would go with, I don't know, maybe a little gouache thing. Just make little suggestions of flowers. I don't know. Don't know.
So that's my problem. That's all I did this week, which, is plenty. But if you're interested in so the one thing I was considering doing is taking some of the aquapasto, adding a little bit of white gouache and some yellow, and like stippling it with like a stippling brush over top.
It says use a brush stroke, just make impressions like dabs.
That's what I tried, but again, with this paper, which is not great, it just sort of, blends and doesn't really do what I want it to. So then I tried, again, what I was doing before I didn't like, so I just took a semi-wet brush and I just like, screw it. Just sort of like that. Which is not, don't do that because obviously it doesn't look good. But that's just what I did. So, anyway.
I think you did a great job. Look at all your little paintings. You're really exploring the space.
Yeah, trying to, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But some trials and tribulations this week, but that's art. That's fun. Yeah. It's,
Carol says she just said a book that you ought to get.
Okay.
So, the Josh Harrison book. Cool.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. Audrey's Art Corner accomplished. Imagine an exit jingle. It's cute and catchy.
Did you eat that? You did eat a cracker.
Good.
I'll give her another cracker.
You're gonna give her a second cracker?
Look,
amazing.
She deserves it.
Wow.
Oh, they have an update on Scraggles.
Do we?
I mean, she's getting old.
Yeah, that's true.
The update is Scraggles getting old. We're getting more things for her, and we hope to get her teeth cleaned.
Yeah, I took her to the vet on Tuesday morning, and I mean she's generally kind of okay. Her heart murmur has gotten a bit worse, so they want to, check that out in some way. And and her teeth are bad, so she's got to get her teeth cleaned. We don't know if she can get her teeth cleaned because of the heart thing. So we're waiting on blood work to figure out what's going on there. But we'll we'll get it figured out. It'll be okay. And
this sort of what happens to really old little dogs is that their heart sort of just gets a mitral valve thing. Like,
I mean, she's had a heart murmur forever.
For a long time.
I mean, as long as we've had her, I think. Yeah. So.
And she hasn't been on anything. Apparently, there are medicines or things that we can give her if it gets to the point that. So they're doing blood work to see, blood-wise, how it is because the heart murmur's a little louder.
There's some markers and that sort of thing they can check and.
Yeah.
We'll see. The vet's like, might want to take her to a cardiologist. Just like, get a take on that. Because apparently there's good dog heart meds. We'll see how it goes. But, yeah.
Ruth!
Aw.
Oh, Scraggles. This from Ruth. This one is from Ruth. Oh, why isn't it? There you go. Did we drop it?
She's always suspicious about those.
I know, she is always.
Yeah. Ruth also has had a heart murmur since she was born.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can Scraggles also have a little crust? She can still eat crust. Her teeth aren't that bad.
Yeah.
Her chewing.
Her chewing teeth are totally fine. So.
I had a heart murmur, not when I was born, but I started having one when I was in high school, and they thought it was bad because usually that's not a thing that happens. So they did all kinds of tests and stuff, and then it just went away.
That sounds like the UPS truck.
My Jan album's supposed to be here today.
My right pad stuff is supposed to be here today.
Oh, well then, maybe that's both.
Although they didn't ring the doorbell.
They didn't. It must not be. Yeah.
The guy always rings the doorbell. It's his
Our
thing.
UPS guy always rings the doorbell. Yeah.
Got electrocuted at age 20. That's cool.
Wow.
That's cool. Well, when you got electrocuted. I thought you meant they electrocuted to fix it. Wow.
Yeah, because that can happen. Yeah.
Yeah. Scraggles can have some crust. So.
Yay! Thank you so much,
we've got Big Floof scheduled to get his blood work done next week, so he can get his teeth cleaned. Katie's probably gonna have to get her teeth cleaned. Like everybody needs their teeth cleaned.
Everyone get their teeth cleaned.
See what you started.
Oh.
I guess Scraggles started. She went first.
Yeah, that's true.
Scraggles, you, Floof. I go next month. Who knows? We'll probably have to clean them all. It's gonna be a. So hey, check out my shop, Patreon, my Patreon,
right down there,
my Twitch. Look at all this stuff over here, and but it'll be fine. Let's see. Oh yeah, right pads just got delivered, so that's fun.
You didn't talk about right pads. So
not yet. It's on the list.
Well, I'm done.
It's on the list.
I'm done.
All right. Well, we'll talk about right pads right quick. So right pads is one of my favorite paper companies out there on the internets. And we got this email from Chris earlier this week, and it's not great news, honestly. He's going to stop doing the retail portion of the Right Pads shop and stuff. So it probably won't be available in other people's shops either. So if there's some Right Pad stuff that you live on, go grab it. If there's some stuff on his shop that you want to grab, then I would say do that. There we go.
There's discount code.
No, you don't need a code.
Oh, it's automatic. Oh,
yeah, it's automatic. No code needed.
Oh.
But it's like 40% off the stuff that's left. There's not a lot left, I don't think. Although I haven't looked at everything, but There's some hardcover notebooks left. Oh, there's memo pads left. That's cool. Some pens. Yeah, there's some stuff left. A few things here and there. You want to...
Get an eraser.
Right? There's a little or everything already. But there is a bunch of stuff, and it is...
I was telling them too.
Yeah. It is all like 40% off. So, these would be like $10, which is... these are really high-quality notebooks and nice to use. But Write Pads is a small family business that's been doing bookbinding since the Dark Ages. Chris started doing notebook making, I don't know, a long time ago. Well, I don't know, a decade or so, I guess. And started doing notebooks and that sort of thing. I met him at I think his first DC show.
Yeah, I think so.
Him and his brother and his dog were all there doing that. So it's for the vet bills. Oh my goodness. That was, wow.
You don't need to do that. Oh my goodness.
I was kind of kidding, but thank you so much. Holy crap. I appreciate it.
It will go towards vet bills.
Yeah, for sure.
It could be floof. It could be straggles.
It'd be all of them.
Thank you so much. Zucon, this is from you. And can she also eat some crust? I'm going to hit her back.
You have to chuck it back
I chucked it back on her back.
Yeah. But wow, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
But go and check out Write Pads. Throw some cash at them if you want some paper goods. There are a few things that they make that I just absolutely live out of. And so when I got that news this week...
I know it.
It's worth celebrating twice.
It sure is.
So,
I know.
Crusts for all.
Yay!
So there are a couple of things that I absolutely live out of from Write Pads, like the weekly notepad, which I've been putting all of our...
How many did you get in the end?
I only got 2 of these.
Oh, wow. I'm shocked.
Well, they were out of them. They were already sold out on Write Pads, or I would have bought so many. But they're 60 weeks, which is more than a year anyway. So I'm about halfway through this one, and I got 2 more. I got them from Gentleman Stationer. Gentleman Stationer has a bunch of their stuff left, but this is without these, my week is all out of control. So I really like this thing. I've tried a zillion other. You've tried
every time you see one, you're like, oh, I'll try this one.
Yeah,
it's never
as good. I've got one I'm using now from Think or something like that, and it's pretty okay, but it just doesn't have the space and the stuff I need. But this is great with fountain pens. It's great for spacing out your week. So I grabbed a few of those. The other thing I use a lot is the meeting notebook, which is I'm getting real low on this one. I was in a meeting, and I was like, oh no, it's probably time to get another one of these, because I've got a bunch of meetings coming up. And then Audrey, right after that meeting, sent me the message about it.
I was just going to say, so I saw somebody had posted it in Discord, and I knew it was going to be a big deal to Mike. I'm like, oh no. I knew there were things that, and I saw that it was a sale thing too. I'm like, I don't know how long this has been known. I need to tell Mike as soon as possible so he can get whatever he can.
So I may have gotten a bunch of stuff from there, but it has your notes over here, your action items here, like dates and all that sort of thing. But it really does help me to take notes about what people are saying in the meeting, and then notes about what they're saying or things that I need to do. Kind of separates it all really well, and I use this sort of thing all the time. So I grabbed a few of those.
They have fun colors, obviously. Those
and they're good colors. Yeah. And then the notepads and that sort of thing. They have really great notepads at Write Notepads. A bunch of other stuff. But I kind of got a bunch of things because they're products I use all the time.
But if they don't have them there because they're sold out, you can go on Gentleman Stationer. Yeah, he has some things.
I think there are a few other places that have them too, but they're not super common in other stores.
Yeah, he's just the one I thought of, and we know personally.
Yeah, so there's probably a big box of paper on the porch right now. From
May I go get it?
Yes.
Okay.
If you want to.
You get my details of them.
Might have gotten your album too. So let's see. Hey, Sandra, how's it going? Glad you could make it in. That's fun. Let's see. Waiting for your what to? Eric. Got a regular. Oh, I see. Yeah. So, there's that one. A couple of other things from around the internet before we talk about the stuff that I've gotten on my desk lately. We've got a brand new TWSBI Eco, of course. They seem to be making a zillion of these things. They're not slowing down. And this one's called Matcha. It's part of the breakfast collection. They've been doing coffees and that sort of thing. And this one's like a kind of a, I don't know, it's kind of like a wasabi or maybe a matcha sort of green. I like that. She hurts her back lifting my paper. Yeah, I mean, it'll be fine. It's not that much paper. Oh, she's hamming it up. Here. There you go. We gotta get you in full screen when you ham it up. Okay, that actually did sound heavy. So.
I mean, it is heavy, but it's not that bad.
Oh.
I mean.
Does it say how much it weighs?
11 pounds.
It's just 11 pounds of. It's a mere 11 pounds of paper. I also did contact them about since they're going to be doing. They're getting rid of their retail stuff, but they're going to be doing. Custom things and projects for companies and things like that. They're going to keep binding, just not like everything all the time. There's a big floof out there.
That floofy tail and floofy butt.
Such a floof.
Floof.
And so I contacted them about working with me. So we'll see. I haven't heard from them yet, but they've been slammed with orders.
Slammed.
So I'm not surprised. But so I bought a box of rocks. Worse, paper.
And open mine for me, too.
Okay.
Thanks.
But yeah, this is the matcha. What do you think about the matcha, Audrey?
I like it.
I do too. I'm going to get it.
I don't love matcha, the drink, but
yeah.
I'm not a hot drink person. I know matcha can be either.
You have it cold.
But
it's a very particular taste.
Matcha. I mean, there's many types of matcha. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep. Who's this?
Oh. Jin by BTS. They're coming back just a few weeks, but this is Jin.
Cool.
So,
new album.
Always great albums. When you get a K-pop album, you get so much stuff.
Yeah. Whoops, your power is out.
Oh no, that sucks. Ooh. Ours was flickering back and like on and off last week.
Was that this week?
Last week, I think.
Last week? It was one of these times.
Or something.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, it was annoying, but I hope your power comes back soon.
Yeah.
Iced matcha lattes are delicious. Yeah, I've never had one, I don't think. I've had the hot drink.
Oh, before I forget.
Muddle it around with this situation.
Yums before it gets too late.
Oh yeah, hey, we're gonna do Universal Yums on Sunday. We got our Yums in today, which is actually I think early, so that's
Becky
cool.
or Ruth, does anyone know what the month is? 'Cause I don't.
Yeah, thunderstorms overhead you, huh?
Oh,
yeah,
we've
it's been pouring all week.
All week.
Yeah, it must have been last week because this week has got rain. There was no particular reason for it last week.
Yeah.
Scraggles has not been enjoying the amount of thunder that we've had going on here.
No, she's been panting heavily in our face.
At night, yeah. Want me to open this?
Yeah. No, I just want to stare at the packaging.
Well, I don't know.
Thank you.
Okay. Opening with my Benchmade Adria today. I've been carrying this around because it's been rainy, and this is a wet weather knife, so it doesn't get, corroded in my wet pocket. I've had the sky unleash on me a few times this week.
Yeah.
I went to the grocery store, and I'm like, all right, we caught a break. It's not doing that yet. We're good. Came out of the store, and it just, the sky opened over me. It was a legit, rainstorm. And it would have been okay because I parked close to the front of the building, but somebody parked this far away from my truck.
Oh.
I am more than this wide, plus a truck door. It was not easy to get in there.
And the reason why I had him go to the store is because it was torrentially pouring rain every single day when I was going to go to the store at lunchtime. Every day. I'm like, oh, I'm going to go at lunch. And no, I wasn't.
So here's my Right Pads haul. Got a little reporter notebook. This is the pocket ledger. The reporter notebooks are a larger one. Pistachio.
Oh, yeah. It is light green. Oh, Anna has a chat this weekend, too.
Of course she does. Mm-hmm. Of course she does.
And Beth had COVID this week. Oh, no.
Oh, that sucks. Cost serious damage to your stationery budget / wallet? Oof. Oh. Yikes. Hope you're doing okay.
Yeah.
Yikes. Did somebody say that there was... Who said there was a thing this weekend?
Ruth.
I don't even see it. Oh, Anna has a chat this weekend, too.
Riffy wants to play. I'll be right back.
So this is one of the landscape notebooks. I didn't show these, but this is kind of like the weekly spread, but it's all laid out this way. And I use these a lot. I actually have used up my last one, which is why I got 3 of them. They only had the craft left, but I'm going to do it anyway. Got a couple of meeting notebooks. Looks like they're both black because colors were limited. Got some packs of paper. So I'm good on paper for them for a little bit here.
Wow.
So, but also, once it's gone.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Scraggles. Move your body. Thank you.
Oh. Scared Floof and Riffy. They were trying to play.
Oh, I see.
And I came out, I guess, too suddenly. They're like, "Ee!"
And they ran off?
Yeah.
Oh, man. What else was I gonna show? That's all I think I had there. Oh, I wanted to show the furniture things.
Oh, Becky doesn't have hers yet.
Have her what? Oh, her Yums
Yet.
box. Oh, interesting. Expected Tuesday. You want to put it off until next week?
I mean, that's fine.
Let's put it off until next week then, because then we won't conflict with Anna and...
That's true.
Yeah, we'll put it off till next week. It'll be next Sunday then, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always better when you have multiple people who had the same thing.
Yeah, it's much more fun that way.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll do that next week. No problem. Next week it is.
And then, Ruth doesn't have her. Wow, we never get ours first.
I know. It's weird.
Yep.
You thought the closet was less doomy? Oh, there's no room for that in the closet. Come on. There actually is room for that in the closet now, but yeah,
not that much. It's still doomy.
There's room for that. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so I'm just gonna show you the stuff, the postings online, because it's still a mess over here. I have not figured out. Well,
everything.
I haven't actually. Well, I'll show you. So this is the one that's in my office now. It's this little credenza number, which is not. It's still on sale, but it's not on as much of a sale as it was when I bought it. When I got it for like $70, which is marked on off $374. So I think it was a pretty darn good deal, and it's got a couple of drawers on there. It's got some shelves. It's about the same size as the table I used to have, but it's lower. It's a little bit shorter, but not too much. So it's most.
That might be. I think that might be a better thing.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's gonna be good, but I really needed a file drawer. This might sound weird, but I don't have any place to put files, and I have things that need to be in files. So that's gonna be real helpful. Having a drawer will be nice. I think it'll be fine.
Oh, it is Memorial Day weekend next weekend. Thank you, Becky.
Okay, that means people will be home.
Or at the beach or whatever.
Well, but anyway, it's pretty nice. This is solder. They don't say it anywhere, but this is solder out of Ohio, which is from right where Audrey's.
Yeah, literally, it's just
Audrey grew up
down the road, maybe 20 minutes from where I grew up, and so everyone had solder. Maybe it's just one of those things. You go, and all the places around would have it. So
it's flat pack furniture, but solder's pretty darn good quality. And putting this together, I was like, oh, this is actually very good.
Yeah, it seemed the way. Just hearing you putting things together, it didn't sound rickety or having issues with putting things together. I don't know.
All the holes are very nicely drilled. Everything fits together really nicely. Yeah. It's pretty darn good.
I never even saw the feet, and I still can't because of the angle. So I'm like, I didn't even see that.
It's got like a metal thing underneath it. Yeah. The only problem is that I had a piece that was the side of the big drawer is broken. This box took a beating in shipping,
it did.
And so
long way too.
Oh, it took forever. I ordered this before the Chicago show, and I just got it yesterday. I delayed the shipment because we were going to be gone. I didn't want our cat minder to have to drag in. This thing is like 80 pounds because she would not have been able to do that. And so, anyway, it took a beating, but one of the side walls of the drawer got broken. So they're sending me another piece, but I can't build this drawer. So, whatever. Everything else was fine. But I think it's a really nice little credenza situation. Yeah. They have a crafting cabinet by them. Well, that's fun. Rickety and having issues sounds like what you're doing, right? That's what they're like, oh, what do you want to talk about today, Mike? I'm like, well, I'm rickety and I'm having issues. And this is the other thing I got, which... I think I had in mind. I keep in mind I bought these things real late at night. I was like, nah, screw it. I'm just gonna get it because it was the last
day of a sale.
Last day of a giant sale, and so I was like, I'm just gonna do it. So I got this, and I was kind of thinking I would put that over here, but it's smaller than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
I was just wrong about how big it was.
It's still nice. I like it.
It's cool, and the thing I like about it is that it does this number. So it's it's got these little doors that slide around, and it doesn't open out, so it doesn't take up more space.
It looks like our bread box.
Yeah, it's like our bread boxes,
but sideways, which is even better.
Or like my secretary desk, or our roll top. I guess it's a roll side cabinet. So it's pretty darn cool. I think it's neat. Very 50s. Yeah, I think it's a thing I like. Looking at the one for your inks. Oh, interesting.
Oh, that would, yeah.
Pretty good. Mm-hmm. Heck, maybe I put inks in it. I'm going to take it upstairs and put inks in it. I don't have any place for it in here.
I'm able to book better. Yeah, that's true.
It's true. This is pretty cool. It's just smaller than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, it's neat. I like it. It's got a shelf on one side and kind of like two little hidden areas on the other sides. I need to put something in there if I was going to put inks in there, because I don't have anything tall, but I don't know. I'll figure it out. But the table I had over here is going to go upstairs to the shipping department, so this is probably going to go up there with it as well.
It's nice that you can leave it open like that. That's nice. That's fun.
Yeah, you can. It's pretty good.
Hide away all the shame behind it of
that's right.
A mess. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only problem with this one is that I'll have to do something neat here so it doesn't just look like garbage all the time. But I'll figure it out.
But I mean, that's what it was like before, but even worse.
It's true.
It's like you had
worse.
it was just emptiness. So now at least you have a little bit of structure.
Yeah. But I got this on a really good sale, too. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to pull the trigger on it. Why not? We'll see. I've never ordered from Wayfair before, so I was taking a bit of a flyer on both of them. But pretty okay. I think the quality on this is not quite as good as the other one. Mm-hmm. But it was easy. It was easy to put together. I thought these doors were going to be an absolute nightmare, but it's engineered in a good way. And so it was easy to put together. It's cool. I paid way less than that for that. Or, I don't know. I guess ish. But not quite. So, yeah, I feel like I got a good deal on those, and I like them. So, been building furniture the last couple of days.
Which Mike enjoys.
I do enjoy
so when he says that, he doesn't mean like, oh, that's what I've been doing. He's like, oh, I've been doing that.
Yeah. I mean, currently it looks like...
Oh, don't show him the shame.
Currently it looks like this, which is just like, I just had to get things off the floor, so... but it's going to look nicer soon. So, yeah. Anyway, that was fun. Anyway, those are around the house. Yeah. Want to talk about some pens?
Pochaco!
All right, fine. Pochaco time.
You don't have to show that, but that's just one I saw on it.
So,
this is the first time I've seen this in person.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Audrey got...
it went up yesterday, so...
Mm-hmm. Audrey got this little... well, she didn't get this one. She got a little pink one, and then
Carol
a friend of ours...
gave us that one.
Okay, I wasn't going to out her, but all right.
She said, she's like, I got one, I don't want it. So, I'm sorry, Carol, I'm sorry.
So, Audrey got one of these, and...
Carol wasn't going to give it to us.
You done?
Yep.
Okay, you sure? Okay. All right. So Audrey got a little pink one of these. They're little eyedropper pens from Wancher, and it's the Pochico. Pochico. Real little thing, right there, and it's slightly bigger than your thumb.
Yeah.
A little smaller than mine, I guess. But this is a little tiny pocket pen. It's a little eyedropper. Carol didn't like hers, so she sent it to me. It's this one. And it just barely fits in my hand. Like, I have to kind of mush it against the back of my hand to write with it. But other than that, it's totally fine.
Yeah, for me, on the back, it's totally fine.
Ooh, Denise has a huge tree down in the yard.
Oh,
Missed the car, though, and the house, so that's good. Yikes.
But without, like, I'm going to make a little jot, but this is not, no. It has to be posted.
It does post pretty okay, though.
You do have to post it a little harder, like the Pixie sort of thing.
Yeah, mash it on there.
You have to mash it on there. I feel, having worked with acrylic pens all day, every day, I have an idea of how much, and I understand that some people don't want to have to feel like they're hurting the pen by putting it on too tight, but it'll be fine. But that's why I'm thinking.
It's fairly thick, really, I mean, for acrylic stuff.
Speaking of thick,
they made one called the Pochaco, or as we call it, the Pochanko. Or is it Pachaco? Anyway, it's one of those things.
One of those, yeah.
It is, as you can see, much larger. I did not think it was going to be this big. It is. Look at this thing.
I didn't even think that it was a number 6 until you said that. I was like, no, it's not. It looks, the nib, look how small that little nib looks there.
I mean, I think it's a number 6. Well, it's not quite a number 6, but it's not a number 5. It's slightly smaller than a 6, though.
But definitely looks bigger than a 5, yeah.
Yeah, weird. Let's see, do I have a 5 around here? Yeah. This has a 5 in it.
No, it's not spelled the same as the Sanrio one.
No, it's way bigger. Yeah, I don't know. It's some weird size, I guess. I don't know what it is. Interesting. Is the section comfy? It's interesting. So
yeah, I haven't put it in my hand, so I'm curious how it's going to feel.
You know what? It kind of is, actually. And you can write with it unposted. It seems fine.
How does it feel posted?
It feels great posted.
Okay.
It's no problem. But yeah, this thing is big. Look how thick the lip is on this thing. The walls are very thick. And the same holds... I know, right? And the same holds true of this. I mean, look at this. It's just...
Like, you want a thick acrylic? We got that for you.
We got that. Yeah, you're not going to be heating this up and having it burp, I don't think. It's
that is the good thing.
Yeah.
Because that will happen. This is an eyedropper only pen. There is a cartridge version that you can get, but Stilo when you got it didn't have that version of it.
Yeah, we found this at Stilo and Stile, which actually shipped very quickly. They shipped UPS, and it got here from Italy faster than I got stuff from Right Pads in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Well, no, that was shipped a different time. What was it that it beat? It beat something else here.
It beat something. The Gentleman's Stationery?
Yeah, it beat Gentleman's Stationery, I think.
And he's in Tennessee.
Yeah, that's right.
One state over.
That's right. Yeah, which is pretty impressive. I mean, it got here real quick. So
if you eyedropper a pen, if it has thin walls and you have really hot hands, which I don't have a problem, but Mike he's a hot hand Luke, not cool in my hand Luke. You can get some expansion and you get some burping sometimes, or little leaks that can happen.
You'll heat up the air in the ink chamber, and it will force ink out the front, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
And it will burp ink on your page. But yeah, I don't think it's going to happen with this bad boy. And it is kind of cartridgey. So, are the custom favorite change? I mean, they might be.
Yeah, this is really thick, but I don't feel like it's gonna be too. I mean, it's still acrylic.
Like the grip isn't massive.
No, and if you really choke up on the nib, you're gonna be sitting on these little tiny threads. So that probably would be comfortable. But if you sit back a little bit,
they're not too bad.
I mean, some people are just really sensitive to that. If you're sensitive to threads on close to the nib, you might have that. But still, it's still good. And
how do you feel with it posted?
It's a little bit more back heavy. Obviously, it's a huge piece of plastic, but it's still not bad. This is no problem. But either way for me, but for you, I can see you liking it posted more.
It's interesting.
This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
So there were a bunch of pens made in Japan that were this kind of format.
Yeah.
I forget what they were called.
I forget what they're called, too.
Stubby or something like that.
Yeah.
You bought a bunch of Write Notepad stuff? Well, good, because I think their stuff is great. They have a cartridge that fits it. Yeah, so this one won't, but they do make a cartridge version. This is the eyedropper only version. But there's a cartridge version of the pen. So.
Which I sort of wanted to get the cartridge version, which I didn't even ask or even think about. It doesn't... I'll probably end up getting the clear one or the other one if they make more versions.
There's like a rainbow one apparently, but...
That one, the one with multiple colors, sold out really quickly, and now they're selling for $100 on eBay. So,
yeah, these are like 35 euros, so like $40, something like that. Yeah. So not bad, and it's actually...
You thought it was expensive. You're like, $40, Audrey.
That? I mean, I thought it was just a little bit bigger than this. It is.
That's why I was like, I mean, that seems still a good price for a big pen.
It's a statement for your shirt pocket. That's right. The egg, the Tombow egg, and the jumbos. Yeah. It actually almost fits in the cap. Just not quite. Actually, let me see. Oh, it's so close.
Oh, that's close.
It's so close. Yeah, pretty great. Oh, the cap's too wide. But yeah, it's pretty great. Imagine the chunk sitting on your desk as a desk pen. I mean, I think it would do a good job. You could actually kind of use it like a pen well. If you have small enough hands, just set it back in its cap, because that's not going to fall over.
No, it's so flat.
And very wide, so, well, actually it almost unscrewed. It's almost screwed itself in a little bit there. But it's a little bit different from this one. This one has the threads back here at the end of the section. This one has it at the front. Yeah. It's got some little differences, but overall, very Delta Dolce Vita looking.
It is.
Very Tombow egg or like platinum jumbo looking. It's pretty rad.
Yeah.
Now having it, I'm like, yeah, this is worth it. It's worth it for the silliness. So
we haven't written with it yet. So I mean, for the price point, it might be a good beginner pen.
Yeah, it could be.
I mean,
if you have somebody who's like kind of silly.
Yeah.
I think this would be good.
Are you gonna take this out in your next meeting? Just be like,
oh, absolutely. I am. Yeah. Just hold on. Let me get out my.
I need to write this note here.
Yeah, I have converted a couple of people in my faculty to fountain pens, and I think this might get a good laugh. So yeah, that's pretty great. In the same order, the thing that made me go to Stilo and Stile actually was this pen though. This is an Opus 88 demo, which is ironically not a demo at all.
Not often demos, yeah.
But this is kind of their, like, I guess they call it like their flagship or something like this. This is their standard pen, the Demonstrator, from Opus 88. Another eyedropper, 2 eyedroppers in the house. Yeah. This one is the Mocha Mousse, which is the Pantone color of the year. Mm-hmm. And obviously, I had to get this, having just launched a taupe ink. Hey, you can find the taupe ink over here in my store.
Also,
elbows and vet bills.
And the founding member of the Brown Pen Society of North America.
I am a founding member of the Brown Pen Society Association, something. Brown Penners. Yeah, it's a brown. Look at that.
Another coffee pen.
It's a demo for Superman, that's true. The end caps of these are actually translucent. They're the same color as the section. The section is just thinner, so you can kind of see that coffee color better. Yeah. But black nib. I like the black nib with just Opus 88 carved in it. I think this looks really sharp. Yeah. Really nice.
Especially when the new Yovo without the scroll work on it. And that looks nice and clean. I still miss the scroll work a little bit. But.
I get it. Yeah, I had to get this one. This was not a... Penxer, was it you that I saw on Instagram that had this first? And I was like, I must have this.
Yeah, it was somebody. Yeah.
Yeah, so super good. This is a Japanese style eyedropper. It's a little bit different from this one. Yeah. It does have a piston rod, kind of. Yeah. It was you? Yeah, I thought so. So you see there is a rod in here, and you do unscrew the back here. Yeah. And you can pull this thing back a bit. You don't need to pull it back very far, but you can. You do need to unscrew it a little bit, or it will block off ink flow to the section, which makes it a really good pen to fly with, or just throw in your bag. You don't have to worry about it leaking in any way.
But if somebody is new to pens or new to these kind of pens, if it's not, like, it just stops working, tell them to unscrew the...
Yeah, tell them to unscrew the back. Yeah. You don't have to unscrew it a whole lot. You don't have to unscrew it all the way. I just kind of give it a little bit of a gap and sort of leave it there, really. Yeah. But they hold a bunch of ink. They always write well. They are really good with shimmer and sheen and all kinds of weird stuff because they don't dry out. There's enough ink flow and that sort of thing that they're just kind of great. So, yeah. Ironically, none of my demonstrator pens are actual demonstrators.
It's a medium. I was curious. I'm like, I don't even know what nib goes on these.
Do I have the cafe? Yes. Do I have it handy? Yes. So I actually have 2 of them handy. 2 of the TWSBI ones. One is the espresso in bronze. The other one's the cafe bronze. But yeah, I did.
Rank the 3.
Rank the 3? I'd probably put this one in the middle. I think the bronze is really kind of awesome. The bronze trim on these is great. And like I really like the bronze nib and stuff too.
Is this the one you weren't going to get?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it the least out of the 3, but I still think it's a gorgeous pen. And it's got a fun ink in it, too, which is from our friend
brown.
Dustin.
Yeah.
It is brown. Actually, all these have a brown ink in them. This is from the Diamine Soul collection.
You're no matchy, but look at you.
I know. Well, I had to put coffee inks in coffee pens. This one's Robert Oster Honeybee.
Oh, okay.
Put some honey in your coffee. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
I think it was thematically appropriate.
Gotcha.
It's not exactly a brown. It's kind of yellowish.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, you can show some inks. People, I think, like that, don't they?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, so this is kind of a yellowish brown.
Does that sort of look like KWZ's honey?
KWZ's honey is darker.
Is it darker? Yeah.
It's a good bit darker. And this is an espresso color. Well, it's actually an Americano color. Which is espresso. Yeah. So, you espresso and don't even really like brown. Hey, do it. Then you can join the Brown Pen Society. We're going to have a first meeting of the Brown Pen Society at the Pen Show soon. They're planning to annually meet at the Chicago Pen Show. Yeah. But that doesn't mean we can't have satellite meetings later on, you know?
If it gets big enough.
Yeah. We'll induct people. It'll be great. I have a few more to show. I just wanted to...
Well, I'm just letting you know, don't get rid of the scratch paper too much.
That's true. That's right there. That's right there. I do like not having stuff on top of these. I can just reach over and grab the pens I want. Is Drew a member? Yes. Yes, he is. Apparently, so the way it came about is Ian was talking about how there actually has been one in Japan for a long time, apparently. Let me see. Brown... No, gotta spell it right. Brown... Pen... It doesn't have its own thing yet. It was Cat that had that, I think. You can't write.
Is Dustin a member? Dustin, I don't know. Are you?
Well, I mean, he wasn't yet. North American... Yeah, here we go. The North American Brown Pen Association.
Yeah,
right. Inky Cat Writes, I think, is... But yeah, this is the inaugural set. Eric and Kat and me and Chris and Ian and who's taking the picture? I don't know, somebody. And I cannot remember her name off the top of my head.
Amanda?
That sounds right. She didn't. She only tagged me.
Well,
Why would you only tag me out of all the people in here? Also, I got to meet Eric Gamma at Chicago Pin Show. He's lovely. I've not ever met him in person. Also, his glasses game is extremely strong.
I feel like yours are not crazy. Like,
well, this pair that I'm wearing now is especially chill.
That's true.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to up my game. But Ian was saying he got inducted into the Japanese one, and so Kat was like, "Well, we can do that here," and so immediately made a page and stuff. So fun. Don't think you have any brown pens? Well, sir, just time to get started. Dustin, you can totally be a member. Do you like brown pens? You're a member.
That's important.
Yep. You just have to say yes. I like brown pens. All right, let's do this one. Excited about the heck yeah, Tina. All right. Then this is a pen. Actually, I think we showed the pen last week.
Yeah, we showed it last week.
But this is Audrey's newest White Bear pen here with all of its very, very shiny stuff here. And what did we put in here? Oh, Izzy Monster, one of the new I think it might have been the first Robert Oster that Atlas Stationers did. Okay, good. It's writing. You said you had a bit of a clog the first day.
I had a clog. Yeah. Second day.
Second day?
Yeah.
But it seems like it's doing okay now. It's really a nice purple with pink shimmer in there, which kind of, I think works with this really well. We'll see it more when it dries.
So what I did to get it writing again. First thing I did was take my my fancy shim out. You can get that on a store. Shimmed it. I thought it had some shimmer there. Didn't work. So next, I shimmed it again.
You just kind of go like this, and I'll take the...
Still didn't work. So then I took the feed out. I pulled the nib, rubbed off some of the shimmer that was clogged all across the top layer. Got rid of all of that. Put it back together. Quick dip in water. I also was priming the back.
I was going to ask, you should do that first, because that usually works.
I did the shimming first, and then I did the pushing in the back with the converter. And then I pulled it and got rid of the excess, and then I dipped it in water.
Yeah. You can see there's there's pink shimmer in there.
But after that, it's been fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I have, what did I put in? Sidewalk gum I just put in a pen recently. And yeah, I've had a few clogs with that as well. It's... Robert Oster shimmers do tend to be a little bit on the cloggy side, I think, and but I just run a shim through it, and it's always started right up. So, but yeah, they're I think their shimmers are a little bit cloggier than average. I might just start not agitating it nearly as much, just get less shimmer in the mix.
Shimmer in there,
because there's a bunch of shimmer in these bottles, but because I like the colors are really good.
It is,
and the shimmer's a fun color and all that sort of thing, but I think there just might be too much.
So, do you think that it's a big portion of it is the combination of the ink wetness and proper lubricating of the ink with shimmer? Or do you think it's just the shimmer? Or do you think it's the particle concentration? Or do you think, maybe that's a little bit of a drier ink anyway, and then with the shimmer it makes it even worse, and that's why it might clog? I don't know.
So, lubrication on ink is not... I don't know if that's really so much a thing, or
easy flow. You know what I mean? That's what I mean.
I think this purple is wet enough. It seems wet enough anyway. I don't think that's a problem. I mean, I guess it could be. I really think it's the shimmer. I think it's got to be something about the size of the shimmer particles and stuff. There might be something about surface tension in the the ink that maybe doesn't make it disperse as much or something.
That's what I was wondering.
There's got to be some kind of chemistry or something, I think, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Should we call Robert Oster shimmer? Yeah, just include these shims.
Yep. With it, you might need one of these.
Go with a precise magnet. That's not for me.
Not Mike.
Brad's Fire and Fire Clogs pens. Yeah, I think the Robert Osters are just a little bit cloggy when it comes to shimmer. Not all of them. There's several I've had that didn't. Like the Vampire Pigeon one that Atlas also has, which is a really fun ink. It had never clogged anything, but this one clogged up on you. Although it's been fine since.
It's been fine since.
So that's good. I mean, it's been going for days. So.
I mean, I got rid of a lot of the shimmer by taking the feed and just wiping it off and everything. There was a lot of shimmer on that.
Yeah.
But it always looks like more than it actually is, because that's just how it is.
Yep. So those, so that's new in the house, and then I just did a video or a quick couple of videos for these here. Ink to dry out quicker. Yeah. If you have inks that are drying out quicker, like if your nib is drying out, then I think that will definitely cause that. Like it won't help at all, but yeah, I don't know, because I don't think this one's been drying out on you, has it?
No, just that.
I haven't had that ever happen with those. No. So sometimes, but I don't think that's it. I think it's just like that definitely can happen for sure. Oh yeah, this. I've just been waiting for me to do this for ages.
And now I need to find the first one. I had no idea there was a first one.
It's not this one?
No, there's one before that.
Crud.
Well, yeah. So I have to find that. Is that if anyone knows the Katie Classman?
Let's talk to Marty.
What is her name online? Something in a year? In a year? Something. Somebody will remember.
I don't remember.
Ink a year? Something.
Doesn't
anyway.
sound right.
This is her third iteration of Retro 51. And, yeah, there was the first one. I need to find it.
Yeah, these are all based on paintings that she did.
She does, yeah.
A Year in Color,
that's it. A Year in Color, thank you.
Yeah, A Year in Color. But she did this one last year, which I really love.
You weren't going to get it. And then she had... No, you weren't going to get it. And then I saw it at the Philly Pen Show year before last.
Okay.
And I saw it in person. I was like, Mike, look at this. And you're like, oh, wow. And then we decided to get it. And now you love it.
Maybe I ordered it at the show or something. Because she was there at that one.
She was at that one. Yep.
And I thought I had it by then. But maybe not. Or maybe I
you
bought
had
it
not.
at the show?
You got it, after that. Because I was like, oh, it looks so good. So,
Yeah, there are a bunch of wetting agents you can put in there, surfactant. There's a few of them on the market that people use for that kind of thing. I don't know if it would help with the shimmer thing. It might.
I mean,
I might try
curious.
it out. Yeah, I might try it out. But yeah, this one is... once I saw it in person, I was like, holy crap, that's awesome. Yeah. So, we got this one.
And the green was not meant to happen, is because... And from talking to her, it was actually just the blue and the sort of gamboge yellow. And just when they were lacquering it, it ended up naturally having the green. She's like, "Oh my gosh, I actually like that even more." So it was a happy accident.
Yeah, it worked really nice.
Yep.
And then this is the new one, the Girasole or something.
Yep.
Girasole, which is actually I don't know if it means sunflower. I think it means something else. But there are 786 of these made. There are a few out there on the market. I got this at Gold Spot, but that one they're sold out there. So you have to find other places. But I did find other places that had it. And it is really pretty and summery.
Mike loves a sunflower.
I like a sunflower, and I can't grow them at my house.
Yeah.
Well, I take that back. I can grow them out back, but they follow the sun, and the sun makes them point away from the house. So I can look at the butt end of a sunflower if I want to.
Yeah.
And that sucks. If I planted them in my front yard, they would face the house, but they would also get eaten by deer, I found out.
Yeah.
So I can't really have sunflower.
I mean, there's a better chance they would survive in the front since all of the construction in our area.
Still have deer.
I know. There's
not as many, but maybe.
Hey, Carlo.
Yeah. But yeah, this is really pretty with all this with this blue hardware. You've got the number engraved up there.
Is it smooth, or can you feel a little bit of texture?
You can feel a little bit of something.
Yeah, it's a little.
But it's pretty smooth.
Yeah.
It's not totally smooth. It's pretty smooth.
Yeah. It's nice to look in the background. It's really nice and colorful too.
Yeah.
But when it's far away, you only see the big stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a little flower on the top. Although oddly, it's not a sunflower on the top.
It's not a sunflower. No.
Is that
what the stuff is in the background? In that?
I don't know.
Yeah, it looks similar.
It's the same kind of colors.
It's the same as in the background.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so, huh?
I mean, they're different shapes, like different designs, but it's the same sort of colors and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they do a really good job turning paintings into pens over there at Retro.
Retro 51 is raising their prices, so if you want them before their price increases, which I don't remember when it is, but
I want to say the end of the month, like the 28th or something, prices are going up, and they've already gone up a bit. This one is a little bit. This one's like $75, so it's on the expensive side.
Yeah.
But the more colors and things you add on, and like engraving numbers on there, and having custom finish, like all these things add to the price of each pen. Yeah. So I mean, it's not wild, and I think it's really pretty. I don't think I like it quite as much as this one, but this is like super me.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it's really pretty and very summery. And I dig it.
It's very different than other aesthetics that you get, which, like, for example, the one that came out this week, which is
it's like a tank.
Tank or so, yeah. Again, we all know I'm not gonna say it's just not my aesthetic, but look, I'm glad that both exist. And paying the artist too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, you gotta pay the artist for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, that one too. Yeah.
There it is. Matilda. The Matilda came out this week. I feel like I used to play a video game that was based on this tank.
Oh, really? Oh.
I think it was called Matilda or something like that. And I don't think I ever knew why. This was like old MS DOS days. Like you go to the command prompt and and run it there. But I mean, it looks okay. It's not really for me. I don't have a connection to this one, aside from like a vague remembrance of a game about this. But for those folks who are tank or military buffs or what have you.
Oh, Farzan wants the link for that other pen.
For what other pen?
I guess the sunflower.
There is no link. Well, I mean, you can just. It's called this. That's how you spell it, Girasole. But I don't have a link for it. I mean, you can just. I don't have a particular store.
It's called Girasole Italian and Mirasol Spanish because the sunflowers turn toward the sun. Thank you, Carlo.
Yeah. But they're available kind of all over the place, just depending on where you are. Well, prices are all over the place, too. Yeah. Pleasure of Writing looks like they have it still. Yep, they've still got it. Oh, 3 of them left, so there are 3 of them. Hey, here...
Are they out at Atlas?
Yeah. Actually, I don't know if they ever had them.
Oh.
Whoa, that is actually...
Wow.
That is so big that I can't even put it in the line here. That's all tracking nonsense. You only need this part. Wow. It was 178 characters too long. Wild. It's available there. These are overseas, so they're going to be a bit higher. Applebum, Cult Pens. I don't know this one. But I think there are several left around. eBay. How about that? It's sold out in a bunch of places. So, find it at a place near you. Yeah. Go to the UK, the museums are high quality. I'm sure. I mean, it's a museum.
Yeah.
The Andersons in Chicago, I wonder how they are. Yeah, they were in Chicago. We got to see the Andersons. I got to hang out and talk to them for quite a while. Yep. They're doing well.
Yeah.
We're doing well. Brian's been doing some Twitch stuff. He's been having a fun time repairing things on Twitch. Lisa has another job that she's been doing. They're doing fine. Doing fine. Have I used the Dominant Industries ink archiving notebooks? I have not, but I think Olive Octopus uses one of those for sure. The Palmer House retro was great. Yeah, it was. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool. So.
Hi, Stripes. Look at that stripy cat back there.
Oh, yeah. Look at him. Look at you being brave and being in here. So there's those. Hey, what are you looking at me for?
This cat is really staring at you.
Really staring me down. You want some head scratches? You want a treat? Is that what you're looking for?
Oh, is it a treat time?
All right.
Stripes, would you like a treat? Oh, no.
He's out of here.
No.
He's like, oh, you caught me. I'm out of here. There you go. There you go.
It's really a purr eat.
It really was. She's purring and chomping at the same time. Yep. There you go. So, they're doing well. It was good to see them. I haven't seen the Andersons in years, since the Before Times, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Just because they haven't been going to pen shows and then all that sort of thing. And I haven't been going to Chicago, so... Yeah. Amazing to bring all these cats into our lives. Yeah, we like these cats. They're pretty good.
We were going to get rid of all of the cats. Well, we thought we weren't going to get rid of Riffy because she's skittish to other people.
Yeah.
She's not skittish anymore. I mean, she sort of is, but like in a silly sort of way now.
She's slow to warm up.
She's slow to warm up, but now she's been silly. I gave her belly rubs for the first time last night. She is a bear trap, but again, she is just the gentlest. Her bear trapping is literally just taking her claws and like touching my skin and then putting her teeth, like not even putting your, she was going like just putting her teeth on your skin.
Yeah.
And but like thrashing and making it seem like she was actually doing something. And I thought that she was going to actually.
I thought he came in here, but I guess
I thought
not.
he did. Is it your feet?
No.
No.
No. He's sneaky. Who knows?
He really is.
Yeah. But, yeah, it turns out we like them, so we're just going to keep them.
Oh.
Holy.
He got in the back where there's now room.
Now, there's always been room back there.
But more room?
Yeah.
He came flying out of there.
Well, that might not stay there. I guess we'll have to see how it goes. But, yeah. I thought he was in here.
Yeah.
Wow. Skittish for 8 years. Wow. Wow. Well, that's good.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, Stripes is doing well.
So Riffy did miss us a lot when we were gone, and so did Floof, because when we were gone, the person that watches the animals while we're gone even said how much Big Floof came out of his shell that weekend, and he was really missing us. When we came back, Riffy was definitely coming around all the time, wanting attention. She went on the bed afterwards, and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mine your way?
I don't know.
What you looking for?
Well, I was looking for a pen that Carol was like, you ought to get one of these, and I did. And I don't think she's been here to. You ate all the goldfish.
Not all of them. There are literally 8 of them left.
Ooh, they almost went on the floor. Those were
off.
almost scraggles.
They were. Yep.
Let's see. Where did I put it?
Nice.
Gotta be in one of these trays.
Oh.
I think.
I like how the cat tore through the over the shelf after you said you were keeping them. Yeah.
I know. Well, we were keeping them.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
They're out of here. Oh well. I'm not sure where it is. It's right around here somewhere.
You have 2 more to show.
I know. I was looking for this other one though, since she's here. Can I put it in here? Oh, here it is. Yeah. I grabbed one of these. The TWSBI Precision.
Oh, that's right.
I was reminded because it was over here on the screen. Yeah, I grabbed one of these TWSBI Precisions. This is the new one from TWSBI. This is the Gemini Blue is what they call this one. Comes in 2 colors right now. And yeah, so I grabbed one of these. These are on the upper end of the TWSBI price bracket, but really nice pen actually. It's got a little ink window there, which I appreciate. You can't really see how much ink is in there, but you can definitely see that there's some ink. Yeah. So that's cool.
Oh, Diana's here, my other art friend.
Oh, nice. Yes. Hey, Diana. We have your fun your notebook cover right over there.
Yeah, we do, and painting. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I do like it. I think it's quite good. I think posted, it's pretty okay for me. I don't think I need to write with it posted, but like it's doable.
It does have a Rotring 600 vibe.
It does, yeah. It's because of all the sides and that sort of thing. Yeah, yeah, I like it. The nib is quite nice. It's a good piston filler. Yeah, seems pretty quality. Focus? Well, I don't know. Looks focused to me. That's just what it looks like. It's got kind of a soft anodized fuzz to it. Maybe that's the thing. Yeah, I like this. I think it's pretty nice. Pretty darn nice. Yeah, Dad, I think this might be kind of up your alley, actually. Yeah.
I never actually saw this one. I mean, I saw it when you got it, but I never actually had it in a hand.
Yeah. Well, now you do. Or you can.
Is it a twist?
Yeah.
Oh, it is a twist. Yeah, I feel like people... Like, this isn't too heavy at all, but also... It's heavy enough that I feel like all the people are like, oh, these acrylic pens are too light. They will like this one. You know?
Yeah, it could be.
And my hand's not going to be tired from writing for a while.
No, it's because it's fairly slim, but it's not too slim, I think.
The section is a little small. It's a little thin. That's a slight gripe that I would have. That it's a little like I keep like sort of slipping a little bit, but I mean it's fine. It's not that big of an issue. But
yeah. Yeah,
I keep wanting to turn it a little extra.
You can. If you tighten it all the way down, it does match still, but you don't actually need to. You can
I was just gonna say you don't really need to tighten it that much.
An 1/8 of a turn, a 1/6 of a turn more. The Cotopaxi crossbody you got for pin shows is a perfect size for your wife's breast pump to carry around. Thanks again. Hey, you're welcome. Great. That's one of my favorite bags. I really like that thing a lot. It's very good. It doesn't slip for you, not like a Lamy Studios always look very slippery.
Not that bad. Yeah.
But no, this is fine. I think it's good. But yeah, I like the way it writes. I like the way it feels. Nice pen. Yeah, picked that up at Crazy Allen's when I was there.
Destin, how's the baby doing?
Yeah, how's the babe? And now that you got your baby home finally. Your precision's gunmetal, not inked yet. Is it this one? Is it this gray? Right here?
Assuming it's that one.
Oh, yeah, gunmetal.
It says gunmetal, yeah.
Yeah. I swear there were other colors back in the day, but I never got one, so... but yeah, I think it's pretty nice. I dig it. I like the way they did the color scheme on it. I think it's with these sides is really cool.
Like pinstripes, yeah. I love a pinstripe.
Yeah. Speaking of other pens, these are a couple that I have. It's got a couple of Sully bags. No, I don't know those. Sully. Let me copy that right quick. We'll throw it over here. I'll look at it in a minute. So this is from Tom's Studio, which is this like UK brand. Tom is going to be at the Chicago the sidewalk sale for Atlas.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. They told me that while I was there. I probably forgot to ever tell you. But yeah, apparently he's coming over, so that'll be neat to chat with Tom about all of this stuff. I think it's pretty neat.
Across the pond.
Yeah, for real. It's Sula.
Yeah.
I went for Soola. Okay, cool.
Is that like a sage color, or is it? Do you know the name for that color?
What? Oh, this?
Yeah.
Oh, you were looking at that. It's called. That sounds right to me. Yep, sage.
See, I like the gold with that. That's fine.
Yeah.
A green and gold always goes well.
Yeah, I think it does.
Have you used it yet?
No, I haven't. I just did the unboxing today.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got a gold nib on there. Well, I mean, gold colored nib.
Yeah, it's very yellow gold.
Yeah, looks like we got a Yovo feed on here, but the nib doesn't quite look Yovo to me. Like the sides go down too much.
Well, it's not a normal Yovo feed.
It's not?
No, not an FC one.
Oh.
No.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Well,
yeah.
I mean, I'm not surprised you're right. You would know.
I mean, I could recognize one of those in my sleep, but...
Yeah. Looking around here for anything else.
I've seen those. Those are on other things. I want to say Conklin.
Yeah, that sounds...
Or something. There's that takes the number 6, but it's that feed. I've seen them other places.
Like Yovo has a bunch of other feeds.
Sure, exactly. So it's one of those things that if you want to take an FC nib or some other nib or whatever, as long as it's number 6 size, you might have to
let's see if it does.
the housing and the feed.
I haven't taken this apart, actually. Oh, interesting. It's like a Bach housing. Nope. I'm going to leave it in there.
But, do you want to try and take it out?
Nah.
Okay.
It's not... Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, we can see if a Yovo fits in here. Actually, let's see if a Bach fits in here. This is Bach. Yeah, it's threaded for Bach.
Oh.
Interesting. I don't think that's a Bach, though. Or a Bach... Anyway, weird. But yeah, you can put a monarch in it if you have a Bach monarch. A Bach knock. That actually looks pretty cool.
Well, it has the yellow on the top for the finial, but other than that, it looks good with it.
Well, you got the yellow here.
That's true. The Ultimate is true.
That's pretty neat. Yeah, well, it's threaded for Bach.
Yeah.
Oh, how about that?
Well, the more you know.
Yep. But this one, this actually comes in a bunch of different nib styles. Well,
the nib styles.
There's a bunch of different colorways, but it also comes in 2 different kinds of flex, architect and italic, as well as the regular sizes.
Yeah.
See, this one's marked double BB for double broad, but yeah, it's an architect, so it's kind of neat.
I'm curious how forgiving it will be.
It feels nice. I just did some dry writing with it. I haven't inked it up, obviously, but it felt like it was going to be pretty nice. Like, it's got a pretty good size. Well, now it's feeling bad, but I might have messed it up. Hold on. It feels okay. I think the paper's just a little bit on the rough side.
Yeah.
Remember how much what was? This pen?
The pen goes for
about $100.
Yeah.
The most expensive nib variations are there's some kind of pro flex of some kind.
Yeah. That
looks like a dip pen nib, but it's on a feed and stuff, and that's like $129. I think that's as expensive as they get.
Yeah, I don't know the paper, so I'm not sure.
This is bad copy paper.
It's probably good.
Trash copy paper. Yeah. It feels fine. But yeah, we'll see when I ink it up what it feels like.
Yeah, Ruth, go out and come back in and see if that does it. Sometimes that resolution. Like, it could be your internet and stuff like that. Yeah. It just can be.
Yeah, you might want to. It's probably. Yeah. Anyway, it's probably your settings are a little bit off. Sometimes it does that. Yeah. It'll be auto. It'll be like 480 or something. Monarch look like an old Schaefer Statesman. Yeah, kind of. I guess. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think the Sage is really nice. I mean, it also comes in a bunch of other colors. I've got this Pro Duo Lumos here in Raspberry.
I like that color too.
It's a really good color. And I've got the Wren in kind of a dark foresty green that I can't remember what they call that one. But yeah, they got good colors for these things.
Yeah, I can't remember.
So he does good colors. Anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing how this is. I mean,
and you like their inks that you've tried.
So yeah, their inks have all been really good. Yeah. And then I got this one. Didn't work. Well, here's what you do. You go to your settings, and I think it looks like a little sprocket or something like that, a little gear.
Oh, gear.
Click that, and it'll have some options for resolution.
Yeah.
It'll probably say auto or like 480 or something. Just poke it to a higher number.
Yeah.
This is probably the newest Diplomat Aero version.
I thought the blue was newer.
Than this? No. Definitely not.
Okay.
The blue's been out for months.
No.
This came out like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
No, there's nothing newer than this one. This is the Rhomb. Like Rhomb Us.
Rhomb Us.
Yeah, like Rhomb Us. It is aluminum, so it's not going to be real heavy like the brass or steel or anything.
That's the thing with the other ones that you like. That's just too heavy for me.
Yeah. It's a slip cap like all of the rest of those.
I'm glad that the section is different.
Section's the same. What are you talking about?
It's not the same material. It would be slippery. I'll get it.
Oh, if it was this? Yeah. I don't know. That actually doesn't feel too bad, actually. Mm-hmm. There's something about these polished aluminum sometimes that give it a little bit of a surface tension or something.
Well, it has grooves on it, too.
Yeah, I don't feel like those are helping. But yeah, the black is my favorite section. I think the silver section is a little bit slippery, weirdly. But yeah, this feels good.
Does this one cost more than others for this type, or?
Well, all the Diplomats, all the arrows have gone up a bit.
Oh yeah.
Let me look. This one's like 200, I want to say, so it's maybe a little bit more.
Fingerprint magnet, indeed.
Oh yeah, it's a I mean, you can see a lot of my fingerprints on this one already.
Don't take it. Don't be getting into our house.
They're kind of all over the place, but usually around 188 for some of these. Yeah. Let's see. So 188 for the
flame costs more.
The flame is wildly expensive. 320.
320.
Yeah, it was not that much when I got one. Not even close.
Yeah.
The chrome, 208 for this one.
So, yeah.
The brass stripes, 236. But like let's see, antique.
That's the one I have.
188. Yeah. The white, which I don't have yet, I kind of want to get one of those. 188. So, I mean, they're a little bit all over the place. Yeah. I might get this one next. Marrakesh. The white is really good, but this Marrakesh is hot.
I'm surprised you don't have that. You
know.
Love brown and you love arrows.
I know. I just haven't gotten it yet. It's in my cart.
I could see this one going well with also with the gold. Brown and gold could have worked. That could have worked. It would have been fine.
This one does have the silver section, which is going to be a little slipperier, but it's not bad. It's still fine.
But their nibs are other, so
there's a blue. These shiny ones are lacquered. And I think lacquered is going to be kind of the new thing for them. The anodizing, it's hard to get the same color twice as anodizing.
Yeah.
Platinum and Pilot are both raising prices too. Yeah, for sure. And Sailor, like they all are. They all are.
Yeah.
Really want a pen with a flame finish. They're so pricey. Anyone have a recommendation? No, I don't.
So Alice, you get 10% off with your code.
Yeah, that's true.
That's not nothing, but it's.
Yeah, I mean the Lilliput is. I don't think I would get the Flame Lilliput, frankly, the Kaweco Lilliput. I like that pen, but the Flame one they didn't seal, and so like the flames rub off.
Oh, that sucks.
It does. I mean, you can burn it again if you want to, but like this one, this is sealed in with lacquer. So
that's how you want to do it. If you're gonna have that as a feature, you want it to stay.
So it's expensive and heavy, but it also will stay. So it's kind of like that. The VAC Rainbow, maybe, I mean, it's not technically flame, but it's got the same kind of thing going on.
Oh, if you are a patron, you get 15% off a gold spot.
10% off.
Oh, is it 10? I thought it was 15. It's never been 15. No. Well, I'm lying.
I don't know why you're lying so much.
I'm lying. I probably
lying
told
so much.
People at 15. I don't know why. Well, you can wait till those weekends when they'll probably have like a Memorial Day sale or something. Maybe they'll have it. They'll bump it up once in a while.
Yeah, the Vac Iris is kind of the same effect, but $80.
Yeah.
These are cool looking.
Yeah.
I really like the nib on that.
Mm-hmm.
That looks great. Like it's kind of worth getting just for the nib, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like this pen too. It's a bigger pen, but.
Oh, Vanessa has that one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. The flame finish ones. There just aren't that many of them, and they are kind of expensive.
I would check Colt pens. Maybe might have it a little cheaper. I don't know.
Have what cheaper?
The flame.
I don't know.
Well, I'm just saying it's closer to German. Like they might have sometimes they do. It's a European thing.
Let's see. I don't even know if they have arrows.
Oh, well, I guess I was just assuming.
They do. Whoa! Oh, it's a gold nib. No, it's actually more expensive. Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It's actually more. Yeah, the gold nib. I was like, so that's too many dollars. And they really jack it up for the gold nibs, unfortunately. Well, actually, that's not. It's what, 120? Wait, is that 220? Yeah, 210. $210. That's too much. Too much. I wouldn't do it.
Roween. Wait, where'd it go? Where'd it go?
I don't know.
They had a question for you. Oh, yeah. Raween's World. What is your current journal that you're using? Any recommendations? That's funny you asked that. And I want to make sure that you didn't miss that one because Mike went through some things. And well, I guess you weren't going through that. You were going through pen cases and stuff today. And not journals as much. But he has lots of journals as well.
Lots of journals? Yeah. So a few. I use this one a lot. This is my Midori 5-year. I got Audrey hooked on the 5-year as well.
Yep, I have that as well.
Love a 5-year. This is, I think, the best version of it. The paper's great. The spacing is fine. The price is nice. The cover's really good.
Yeah, I really
Audrey's is cooler than mine. I got Audrey a special edition one, so.
I didn't deserve it, but he did.
Well, look, I'm a very nice husband sometimes, but I like it. Well, I didn't get hit with tariffs with some other stuff, so it might be kind of okay. You like your Hobo 5-year? Yeah, the Hobo 5-year is okay. I mean, now I think the paper in that one is not all that great right now, right?
Not sure.
Or maybe they fixed it and replaced that or something. Not sure. But the Midori 5-year is great. Yeah. I also use for journal. I've got this one. This is kind of my commonplace book. Just like everything kind of goes in here. This is a Galen Leather Co. Cosmo Airlight. I started using this because I don't like the paper very much. So I was like, I don't care what I do to this book because I don't like it that much. But I've only got a little bit left. You can see.
Yeah, you do.
You can see where I haven't gotten to yet. But it's pretty good. Midori makes a 10-year. I think that's right. They put like 5 on each side or something like that. So I use that. I've got this little guy right here. This is from Endless Stationery. They do this is like a cactus leather, so it's kind of it's made of cactus actually, I think. And I use this for like video game stuff. I've got some games that I keep like quest hints. Like there's some that's Zelda. I've got Octopath Traveler 2 in here. I've got Stardew Valley stuff in here. In the last several pages. So I use that for gaming. What else? This is a really fun one that I've just started using. This is Sufa from Kokuyo, which is really fun. It's got this little notch in here for you to clip your pen on, which is cool.
That's nice.
There's a Riffy in here, Audrey. Riffy!
Show us your mustachioed face!
Riff Raff, come here! She
Riffy.
seldom comes in here.
I know.
I'll keep an eye out for her.
Yeah, definitely.
But I started using this one for
sitting on the scratching post.
Yeah, this is kind of a journal and kind of a diary situation. So this is for this year.
Yeah.
But it's got I've been keeping like some cat notes and that sort of thing in here.
That's your cat one. Okay,
this is my cat journal.
Cat one.
All these cat themed things. I got
Big
some
news.
Got some pictures of cats.
Aww.
Yeah, a little stripy cat there. So this is fun, and the paper is really great because it's Kokuyo.
Yeah.
These are really fun. I like this a lot. 5 years is too long a commitment. Oh, the fun thing about the 5-year.
Not much commitment.
Yeah, no. I'll show you. Let me find a page that's kind of innocuous, maybe. It's grading, productive, HD. Yeah, it's pretty good. So it looks like this. So each day gets a page, and you only have like 4 or 5 lines. It's not very much.
You can use one line if you have. I mean, if nothing really happens, again, if you miss a few days, that's fine.
Yeah. I do like that. So the first year is like a little bit tedious maybe, but as you start getting into the second year and beyond, it becomes great. It's really great because you can look back and see like what happened last year, you know? So I looked back at Audrey's birthday because she was like, oh, I feel like I'm always getting sicker on my birthday. Yeah, it turns out she's always sick for about a week right around her birthday. Yep. Like bedridden for a couple of days from allergies, that sort of thing.
Really bad allergies, and I can't work out. I'm just feeling miserable.
Yeah, it's just a few lines, and it's fun kind of like looking back. You got to keep with it the first year, and then the next year it gets a lot more fun. So that's really good.
Another thing that's fun is our friend Sugar Turtle Tom, who has not another notebook that has inspiration for you to continue, or things, ephemera throughout.
Not another blank one?
Yep.
Yeah, there's a couple up there on the shelf.
Where are you at?
This shelf, the second ring-bound one from the left is one for sure. I think there's another one up there too, but... You need a cat tree next to the door? I know, that'd be pretty cool, actually. This one. Yeah, this is from Sugar Turtle Studios. It's a Not Another Blank Notebook. Yep. Which is, he has just a whole bunch of ephemera, and he's like, I'm going to bind it into notebooks. Yep. And so, this is $5.25 apparently. Signed it. We got ourselves a tarot card. I don't know what that means. We got some faces. We got a Rihanna. We got some grass. And then there's like a bunch of pages of paper in here as well, like in between. But lots of like little pages of ephemera. So if you're like, I don't know what to write about today, you can just like, I don't know, sketch that thing if you want to, or whatever. But you just like cut pages out of magazines.
Get color, again, world's your oyster with it, which is fun. Give you a little bit more direction if you want.
Page of black paper in there. It's kind of fun stuff.
Which is, the black is nice if you have like a jelly roll or something.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff that'll write on black paper, but so these are really fun. Check them out.
Look at that.
It's great stuff. So there's like postcards in here. Look at that one. There's a postcard for somebody from 1949.
I was going to show, I went through Sugar Turtle Tom's journal. He brought it with him in Chicago, and he was like, here, just go through it. And I did, and this is one of his pages.
I do still have a code at Goldspot, but it did change. If you look at the Patreon page, it'll tell you what the new one is. It got out there into the wild, so we had to change it. It's a powerful code. It can't be just anywhere. Oh, look at that! I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Nose and Clipsy.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that made me happy.
Yeah, that's great. So I use those. I mean, I've got a few that I use for different purposes, like...
Obviously.
Yeah. This is my Pinchot notebook. That's all that goes in here is just Pinchot. That's why I just throw this in my bag and take it to Pinchot's. Pinchot views. That's Toasty Treats dog. I got some Pinchot stickers and that sort of thing. And I take pictures of like what we ate, or just a whole bunch of washi tape fingers, or whatever nonsense we get up to, and put those in there.
I want to know what's a good multi-purpose hole punch. They want to combine a journal, and was wondering.
They'll probably all be fine. Just whatever. I don't have anything that's like a special thing. So the only thing about hole punch is that you'll want to get one for whatever system you have. So like if you have, say, a plotter, which I haven't been using for journaling, which I didn't bust that out, but the plotter is a 6-hole system, so you'll want one that can do that. Whereas my William Hanna Plana, which is a planner and not really a journal, so I didn't show that either, but get you a blank page here. Yeah, whatever. Is a disc-bound system, so you need a disc punch. And this is particular. You can do this with a 3-hole punch, it's just tedious.
I was going to say, aren't there ones that combine, like, multiple ones in one? Or is that
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well.
There's got to be, right? But I don't know. All of mine only do one thing each, so I don't know. But there are lots of different kinds of hole punches. Yeah, that was Kirby. That was a Kirby sticker. I think I got that one right after they lost Kirby at San Francisco this year.
I don't know if you mentioned it, but Plotter's now sold at Atlas.
Yeah, Atlas has Plotter now.
So.
Yeah. So anyway, I have a bunch of journals I use for different things. I don't just have one. I've got a couple others that are around, but Those are the ones I use most. Yep. What about, I guess, several different journal types? I thought there was one thing. Oh, I know, I'm sure there is, but I don't know. I don't know. I definitely haven't seen one that'll do like the disc bound and other regular ones, because the disc bound is a whole different like style of punch.
Not as common.
Yeah, you can get them at like various big box stores, because like Staples and Office Depot both have their own punch systems.
Yeah.
The one I have is Levenger. It's a beast.
It's a beast.
Thanks, Greg.
Yeah, right? I was just going to say, Greg.
He's like, the condition is you can never give this back. And I'm not gonna. I like it, but it is a beast.
Thankfully, he gave it to at a drive-thru show, because we weren't getting that back otherwise.
Yeah.
On a fly-thru show.
Yeah, probably not. No. But yeah. So, I don't know. There probably are some that'll do 3 and 6 and other things as well, but I don't actually know.
You'd think.
You'd think so. Yeah, I don't know.
It's a Katie foot.
It's a whole Katie body.
Well, partial.
Yeah. So there's that. Yeah. Thus ends my list.
Do you use plotter paper inside your plotter, or some other manufacturer?
The answer is yes. All of that. Yeah. I use both. The plotter paper is very good. I like it. But also I throw other stuff in there too. Yeah. Lots of different things.
Fountain pen Jedi.
Yeah. Oh, is that your fountain pen?
Jedi skills, yeah.
Jedi skills? Nice.
Yep.
Nice. Yep. I can just mean a Kikuyo Campus refillable notebooks. You love it. Yeah, those are really good. Yeah, there's a lot of good Kikuyo refillables. I mean, more than you can shake a stick at, honestly. I've got 3 or 4 over there that are very good. I have one that I used to use for coffee.
Oh, that's right.
I've got,
You have coffee notebook, yeah.
Yeah, several. Are you going to do a Mad Lib? We can do a Mad Lib. It's been a little while.
This is about pizza time. Those goldfish really helped, but it's still not a meal.
Not gonna do all of it. All right, this one's called TV Review. Let's. I mean, y'all can see what I need.
Are you gonna write it down there?
I was gonna write it up. Oh, yeah.
That's
okay.
Yeah.
Y'all can see what I need. Throw some words.
Adjectives, nouns, adjectives, plural noun, verbs.
You think of punch interchangeable punches. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't have that. Yeah.
They'll be coming.
We Are Makers, I think, is or maybe it was Memory Keepers. No, I think it was We Are Makers who makes the envelope maker I like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Delightful. Sucks. Annoying.
I don't know if I have a...
It's beans. Obsolete.
Okay.
Putrid.
Okay.
Gaseous.
G-A-S... How do you spell...
G-A-S-E.
Is it even on here? Oh, there.
Yes. It comes in fast, and so I look on the left.
Oh.
Fruity. Superlative.
Okay, we're out of adjectives.
Wonky. Nibs.
Nibs. Okay.
We got wonky twice. Wow. We got Dustin. Wonkiest.
Here's a noun. Dustin. Proper nouns are nouns. 11-7.
11-7, yeah. Hi, Katie. Are you hungry?
We need 3 letters of the alphabet and a couple of verbs.
So Jeezy says ZPG. I didn't know what that meant. And I was not looking here. I was just naming things.
Two
I was
verbs.
like, I don't really know why that happened. Yeah.
2 verbs. Swatch is a verb.
Yep. Quack.
Cool. Done.
Okay. Thank you, everybody.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
What do you want me to read?
The regular part. Otherwise, you have to read my writing.
Yeah. As all of us know, the majority of
Delightful
programs on television today are
annoying
comedies. Tonight, the prehistoric dinosaur who
quacks
people made his debut on the
ZPG
network at
11:07
o'clock. Part comedy and part science.
Beans.
Tonight's episode follows the
Wonky
adventures of 4
gaseous
students who boat sinks in the sea of
socks,
leaving them stranded on a desert.
Dustin.
Although the writing is
obsolete,
the directing is
putrid,
and the actors are a bunch of
nibs,
there are moments in the show when you will
swatch
out loud our rating 3
beans.
3 beans.
3 beans.
That's not that many. That's fine. 3 out of 5 beans.
Yeah. Well, it didn't say out of, but
well, I'm
assuming
it's
at least 3 beans.
The desert Dustin is so appropriate because he lives in the desert.
The desert Dustin.
Yep.
We did it.
Yep. You are a desert Dustin.
Yep. Yep. There you go. We are memory keepers. Okay, that might be the. That might be the thing.
So
I don't
close.
know. That might be the thing I have.
They are something. So many places are something.
They are something. Swatch out loud. It's gonna make you swatch out loud.
Swatch out loud.
The dinosaur who quacks people.
Yep.
You're gonna get quacked.
Those gaseous students.
gaseous students. Yeah.
Hi, Katie. I know it's such a smaller place to jump. What are you gonna do? Oh, she's making herself right at home.
She handled it.
Yeah.
All right, folks. It's time for us to get out of here. I gotta get some food in me.
Same.
I don't know. I don't think this works.
Uh-oh.
Maybe it'll work. We'll see. But yeah, thanks very much for joining us. We'll think about. Think about what you put out in the world. Make it a better place.
No yums this week.
Nope. Yums next week.
No yums. I'm not going to trust a bivalve.
I'm gonna trust a bivalve. Are we going to Dallas this year? Audrey probably is. I don't know. We'll see.
I'll get my kolaches without you then.
I'm gonna try to go. Maybe some tamales. Oh.
What about
whatever the plane costs will be worth the tamales.
some Tex-Mex?
Oh. Can't have it here. No. Miss it so much.
Pizza nib. Indeed.
Yeah, it doesn't do emoji on the text up
on
here.
the side it does.
It does.
But,
it's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Thanks very much. Oh, big hug from Napoli, Italy.
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
That's fancy.
Yeah. Thanks very much to those of you who donated cash toward pizza and or cat bills. Their teeth will thank you, and our stomachs will thank you. Yeah, awesome having you here. We'll see you next week, Tuesday and Thursday on Twitch, Friday back here, and then again Sunday for
so many days a week you'll see us potentially if you want to.
Yeah, heck, maybe even more. Maybe I'll be like bored of cleaning stuff and I'll just like build something. I don't know, see how it goes. But
yeah, you do have things to build.
Oh yeah,
that's
look
true.
at this giant bug back here. I should have turned the light on in there. Next time. But that's it. You'll behave, I'll behave, sort of.
Maybe.
Look, bad behavior is behavior. Bye everybody.
Jorge. See you later. Bye. Mike, really?
I honestly don't know. We might be live. It might be broken.
Well.
I'll refresh the page. I'm gonna keep waving.
Okay. Fix it. Thank you, Farzan. We're live.
We're still here? Okay. Yeah. Whew, good thing we didn't say all those things we were going to say. Oh, man.
It's a very Midwestern goodbye.
My arm is getting tired. Look, it's, here
you cannot be a pageant girl or a pageant person then.
Okay, bye. There we go.